Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Snow has been falling for hours, and the good news is it's not as bad in Fargo-Moorhead as it was when school was getting out. It's still falling in the southern part of the Red River Valley. Even though winds are relatively light, it's still hampering visibility, so make sure your headlights are on. Here's a live look from our Skycam over South Fargo. As we said, it has gotten better. If you have evening plans, take it easy. It has started to snow again, and the roads might be slippery, especially at intersections. Let's get the very latest on what's to come tonight. Hutch, what can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that snow is beginning to redevelop and push into the FM area. So if you do have evening plans, there will be slippery conditions out there, but the snow is less intense as it was earlier in the day. The most intense band down along the South Dakota border, so Dickey and Lemoore County, and that'll push down towards the Sisseton Hills and southern Richland County. Those areas could see some more accumulation, inch or maybe a little more. All of us going to have to deal with wind chills tonight because once the snow ends, after the 10 to midnight hour, it looks like another brutal night with wind chills that will be down in the 20 to 30 below category. Nearly steady temperatures. Our chance of snow decreases after midnight here. Any snow up north will really just be able to be broomed off the way things are looking, but you too will have slippery conditions. More snow in the forecast, more cold in the forecast. What else is new? Well, I'll tell you all about it here in just a few moments.
You got to smile at it. Thanks.
The Minnesota winter has been brutal in more ways than one. The heavy snow has made for dangerous driving conditions, removal issues, and for farmers in rural areas, substantial property damage. One dairy farmer near Altura, Minnesota, realized the snow collapsed the roof of his barn at about 4 in the morning, with 80 animals still inside. It was a scramble, but Robert Kratermacher managed to get the dairy cattle out with no human injuries. While there were some livestock losses, most of the cattle were not injured. Just down the road, another farmer had the same thing happen, the heavy snow bringing down a section of his barn's roof.
We thought we've come together, we found strength in each other, strength in our faith, and strength in our family and community to fight through, and we'll continue, we'll do that again.
Neither farm had ever experienced this, and both are still figuring out the exact financial damage.
It's just so much delay, so much this, so much that. You get tired of it after a while.
The first medical marijuana dispensary in North Dakota was scheduled to open in Fargo on Thursday. Now we're being told it's being delayed.
Valley News Team's Maddie Gelseth found out why and has reaction.
23-year-old Marcus Schumacher is from Fargo and has cystic fibrosis, which impacts his ability to breathe.
It will be also a natural anti-inflammatory for my lungs to kind of help relax them, and so the pathways are open so I don't have as much breathing problems anymore.
He recently received his medical marijuana card in the mail, something he'll need to get into the state's first dispensary. He says he is excited to be able to finally use it at the new Bonus Medical Cannabis Dispensary along 13th Avenue South.
I was going to be there right away as soon as I heard that the door was going to be open. I was going to be there, and yeah, I was going to be excited to go see it. But
he's going to have to wait a little longer, because we're told the dispensary still has to pass city inspection before opening its doors.
We're kind of used to it.
Schumacher says it's just one thing after the other.
But we shouldn't be used to this delay that keeps happening. It's getting a little bit frustrating.
Schumacher says he feels demoralized because it's a constant delay for something that would help not just him, but others as well.
There's people who can get some serious treatment here, but it's still, I don't know what the holdups are, but it's affecting people.
Fargo inspectors say the final walkthrough is expected to be a quick one, and it could be over within a half an hour. Once that's completed, the dispensary can open that day. Acreage Holdings, the cannabis operator, says they hope to open this weekend or next week. Reporting in Fargo, Maddie Gelseth, Valley News Live.
While the Fargo dispensary will be the first to open, 7 others have been approved for North Dakota, including Grand Forks, Jamestown, and Devils Lake.
Investigators are looking into a reported assault on a county road in Polk County. They say someone was assaulted while trying to help 2 people in an SUV in the middle of County Road 9, about 2 miles west of Highway 75. That's in the Crookston area. One of the individuals may have assaulted the victim and then took a gun and some money from them. The victim was able to get away. Police are looking for 2 people who took off in a silver or tan SUV Jeep Grand Cherokee. Minnesota license plates. If you have any information, call 218-281-0431.
Not knowing where your child is one of the scariest feelings a parent can have. Today, a Moorhead family is going through that. Moorhead police are asking you to be on the lookout for 14-year-old Danelle Hope Flores. Danelle has brown hair and green eyes. She is 4'11" and weighs about 125 pounds. If you have any information on where she might be, you can contact Moorhead police. Unfortunately, Danelle isn't the only child to run away from home recently. Last week, 3 other Moorhead teenagers were missing for about 30 hours. Fargo police have investigated 18 runaway reports so far this year. West Fargo had 13. Experts say spring fever could have something to do with the number of runaways around this time of year, but they take every case seriously because the price families could pay if they don't is too high.
A young person has a terrible day and they go to their social media account and they vent about, nothing in my life is right. That's an opportunity for a predator to jump in and say, I can give you such a better life if you just leave with me.
Police say the best way to protect your children is to know who they're talking to, in person and online.
A man is in jail after a fight turned into a stabbing in Grand Forks. It happened this morning when police say 36-year-old Jeremy Castorino got into a fight with a 29-year-old woman. Authorities were dispatched to an apartment complex in the 1100 block of North 39th Street. They say a woman was stabbed and Castorino allegedly did it. The woman was taken to Altru Hospital. We don't know yet how badly she was hurt. Castorino was arrested for assault, aggravated assault, as well as an outstanding warrant for simple assault.
One person is dead after an officer-involved shooting in Douglas County, Minnesota. The sheriff's department there says the call for a domestic disturbance came in around 5 this morning in the city of Miltona. That's just north of Alexandria. 2 deputies responded, and at one point, one of the deputies shot their weapon. The suspect died in that shooting. The officers involved are not hurt and are now on administrative leave. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is now investigating the incident.
A $500 reward is being offered in the case of a theft of a Minnesota ice house, guns, and other tools. The Hubbard County Sheriff's Office says someone stole a portable ice house northwest of Park Rapids sometime between the 1st of November and mid-February. The thieves also got guns, chainsaws, power tools, ice augers, and other personal property. You're asked to contact the Hubbard County Sheriff's Office with any information.
The National Guard is buying about $40 million worth of workout equipment and looking for about 5,000 fitness instructors in the next few months to help soldiers meet the new physical fitness standards put in place. Originally, the Army physical fitness test required 2-minute push-ups, 2-minute sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. And now the combat fitness tests adds a 3-rep maximum deadlift, standing powerball throw, sprint, drag, and carry, and a leg tuck. But soldiers with medical limitations might have difficulties.
Like if an individual is on a lifting profile, how do they lift, deadlift? Or if a person can't do the 2-mile run for a running profile, how do we address that? Or do they take an alternate event, or do they do something else? Those are still not answered.
Physical fitness. Waldner believes one of the biggest concerns is the fear of the unknown, but says it shouldn't be anything a soldier can't handle.